today I'm reviewing the Sephora Collection Holographic Face and Cheek Palette. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money, so you know you can trust my opinion is what I honestly believe. And if you want to help support the channel, click on the Amazon link below before you make your purchase. So this is a new product from the Sephora collection, and it is a holographic face and cheek palette, which isn't exactly holographic, but that seems to be the it word of the moment. Definitely is the it word of the moment. But it comes with 3 different blush shades, which are on the bottom row, and then the 3 transformer shades, which you can use to layer. I'm actually wearing the pink in the middle right now on my cheeks, and I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm wearing a little bit of it, and I wore the transformer color at the top kind of as a highlighter. But in terms of actually being holographic, not so much, but it's a pretty decent deal for $28. So kind of let me go through my criteria here. And the first is packaging, and I like how they packaged it. It's pretty simple packaging, but the Sephora collection has a couple other palettes like this, so it's nice that they have it in the clear glass so you can see which one you're reaching for. I've got one of the other ones, but definitely like the clear packaging, and it's pretty decent. I mean, it's nothing fancy or anything, but it does the job and it travels pretty well as well. So, and then the second, alcohol. Does not contain any alcohol. The one thing it does contain is carmine, so if you're looking for vegan makeup, technically if it contains that, is not technically vegan, so that's just a heads up on that. And then fragrance, it does not contain any fragrance, which is always a good thing. And the fourth criteria is the manufacturing location, and this is actually made in China. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not a huge fan of products made in China just in general. There's just a higher likelihood of issues or contaminants in there, so it doesn't mean that there are any. It just means that there's a higher likelihood, so definitely gave it a thumbs down for that criteria. And then the fifth is ease of use, and it's pretty easy to use. It's a little tricky to get an actual transformation from the shades, but I'll give you swatches, but it's pretty easy, and there's not a ton of fallout, so it makes it pretty easy to do that. It's pretty easy to blend overall as well, and I kind of like that you can do a little bit of highlighting with it as well. So, and then number 6 is antioxidants and pigmentation, and I gave it a thumb up for that. So let me give you guys some swatches here so you can get a feel for the pigmentation. So there are the swatches there, so you can kind of get a feel for it, but the top one is almost like a silvery kind of look to it, and then the purple is beautiful, and you can definitely use these on your cheeks or also as eyeshadow, which is kind of fun. You can definitely explore it and use a lot more of it when you're using it for eyeshadows as opposed to blush, because if you're wearing it to work or anything like that, some of these can be a little too bold for a lot of offices. But overall, they're pretty pigmented and pretty buildable. The only color that really has any fallout issues is the kind of the copper color. I don't know why, but that has a little more fallout than the other ones. But the other ones are all pretty decent and pretty good in terms of pigmentation. So definitely some fun shades. So I definitely gave it a thumb up for that. Then next we come to animal testing, and unfortunately Sephora collection products are tested on animals, so we cannot give a thumb up on that. Hopefully at some point they'll change that. And then number 8, in terms of performance, it performs quite well. It's easy to apply, very buildable, very blendable. Lasts well with a primer on top of foundation. It definitely lasts all day pretty easily, no issues there. And in terms of wearing it for eyeshadow, as long as you use an eye primer, you're going to be just fine. If you use it without a primer, especially the top colors, there can be a little more creasing there. So definitely, if you're going to use these for eyeshadow, use it with a primer. You're going to just have better luck with it there. And then in terms of price, I also gave it a thumb up for that. It's $28, which is a pretty decent deal for kind of any face palette or any palette with 6 shades like that. So definitely gave it a thumb up for that. And then in terms of the it factor, I gave it a thumb up for that as well. Holographic seems to be what's in right now. It's not really holographic, more so iridescent, and that's probably just the purple in and of itself. But I love the fact that you get 6 different shades. They're all decent sizes, a decent price, and some fun usable colors that you can definitely kind of multitask with. So I also gave it a thumb up for that. So overall, it's a pretty decent palette. I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's got 8 out of 10, so that gives it overall a 1 thumb up, which is pretty awesome. So anyway, I'm interested if you guys have had a chance to check this out yet or not, and if so, what your thoughts were. And yeah, so and if you have any of the other Sephora face and cheek palettes, which ones do you have and how do you like those? I think they've got 3 total with this one, and most of them I've had pretty good luck with overall. So anyway, so leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Feel free to subscribe. I come out with at least 1 new review every day, and Ike wants to say hi to everybody for the day. Come say hi to everyone, Ike? You can say hi quick. Ike says hi. Ike's on a diet right now, so he's kind of grumpy. I know. He's got bad hips, so definitely needs to lose a few pounds, and that'll help him out. So anyway, so also feel free to subscribe. I come with at least 1 new review every day, and check out nobsbeauty.net. I'm adding new content to it daily. Thank you so much, guys. Ike, say goodbye to everyone. Ike says bye. Thank you, guys.